Greetings, people. Hello to all. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're having a swell day. Mine is always a little bit difficult. But welcome to the show, folks. We out here today. You know, I was watching the cartoon, man. The Dark Knight Returns. Man, the cartoons are like better than all the movies, bro. Them cartoons are something else. Like the cartoon series, Dark Knight Returns. That's really what they copied in the movies, it seems like. They tried to. But, I mean, like I said, I have issues with both of the suits right now. Major issues, but I try. The vest is just, it's a lot of issues, so I'm trying to do the armor today. So we'll see how it goes, do the best I can. That's all I could do. But I'm going to try to push it to the limit, man, because I got to get ready, bro. I really got a choice right now. Batman just kind of got to be built tougher regardless. There you go. We're getting a bunch of honks today. Bunch of honks. So shout out to everybody who's in here. How are all of you doing? Like I said, right now we just need all the support from the public that we can get. That's what matters. And like I said, I mean, I had this vision day one. A lot of people, they don't understand it. They don't see my vision. I think some kind of do, but you know, like I said, with crowdfunding and the right support behind me, it's all already there, man. It's all already been built for you. Now, I just need a big push, like Joker says. All it takes is one big push, one little push, right? That's all we need. We need a big push. We need a push from the audience financially. And my whole point is, I just knew that this could be my job. I knew this could be my full-time career, right? I just knew it. Like I said, I'm the enforcer. I'm not playing dress up. We will do parties, though. If anybody want to talk to me about me being a Batman for parties and stuff, and you pay me, I'll definitely go. You just got to pick me up and take me there. I mean, bring me back. That's it. But I'll stand around at parties and wave and, you know, talk a little bit, whatever. Like, that's all good with me. That's my only condition is I want some cake. That's it. I want some cake and some pizza, whatever food's there I want access to. That's all I ask. And like I said, pay me. We'll negotiate a fair price. But I'll do parties too. Like I said, I'm the real thing. Which is better. Don't you want the real Batman at your party? Not some fake perpetrator wearing a damn costume? Oh, for real. I know y'all folks is mad. Some of you, I went the hell in on you last night, didn't I? Yeah, I had to correct those lies. That nonsense is what it is. It's all nonsense, bunch of nonsense. Hippity hoopla. Right? Hippity hoopla that doesn't matter. Right? See, I want to talk to people. I want to have an open chat, but we can't do it, man. Understand? I'm not going to keep on trying to do something when people want to be immature and petty. You understand? It's just crazy. Like I said, I've tried to just conversate with all you folks like a normal person. These folks, the ones who fail, I've noticed a trend. They don't like to hear you talk. They don't want you to talk. That's the thing. They so in their feelings. They say delusion. If you don't agree with their delusion, they want to silence you. That's what all this is about. It's a pettiness. You know what I mean? I'm seeing news stories every day. We just had a whole bunch of stuff here in Texas. Y'all heard about all that Central Texas flooding, what it created? What did I tell you? People, you going to start listening or you going to start believing me? I told you these are targeted weather incidents. The government controls the weather. You'd be naive to think not. You know how many catastrophic events like that have happened just recently, and they're always targeted to specific areas. That and God, I mean, God is moving as well. It's the hand of God, right? But these things are never, there's never any coincidences. Things are happening because it's playing out the way that it's supposed to. You know, as much trouble as this has given me, right? Because of right here, right? I'm going to try to grit it out because I really would like to just convert to this steel armor almost permanently, because if I could, I mean, I'm going to use both still, but I just feel like it's a lot more secure. I think it offers more protection, which is crazy compared to a bulletproof vest. I honestly feel better in this. Like, this thing is durable too, bro. Like, it's pure steel, man, and it's kind of like reinforced. You know what I'm saying? It's got all these rivets showing off my beautiful curves. Because my body really built like this. Don't you get it twisted. My body built like this underneath this here costume. Yeah, Batman is ripped, right? So I just noticed in the movie, it was crazy because Batman's running around and all he really has on is like a gray Under Armour. I've realized like that's pretty much all he's wearing is like the Under Armour that I have, and I've thought about doing that, but I'm like, it's not enough, man. It's just not. I mean, it's not. I could do it like that, and you could just depend on pure strength and resilience to move through everything. But I mean, once stuff gets real, we're gonna run into some real stuff at some point. Trust me, in these major cities, and we're gonna be building new suits. Don't get it twisted. There'll be better suits than all of this. There's nothing wrong with them, or they'll be in combination with it possibly. But I have to get like neck protection built, like a whole swivel thing right here that covers, and then that'll help protect me from this. I got to do all this. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of semantics. It's just a lot, man. So that's what I'm saying. You know, people got to understand I'm really Batman for a living, for my career. I really did take on the entire criminal underworld and win, not just online, everywhere in reality. I shut down illegal organizations hands on. You all made me Batman, right? You licensed me, you gave me a career, and every move that Trump makes licenses me a bit more. And what I noticed is in the cartoon, he's running around with basically just a shirt on, okay? And he would survive everything because God is with him, because he's blessed. That's the way I look at it, right? Just like me. So he would get through everything, but it was like, I'm just saying, he didn't have any protection within the suit, really. You know what I mean? And a big concept that people talk about and want with Batman, half the point, is he's supposed to basically be bulletproof, right? Like I said, this is like reinforced steel, bro. It's pretty good. I know it'll do something. It's definitely got to be resistant to some degree and level. And then the thing is, you're moving. I'm always moving around quick. You know, I'd rather depend on this than that vest, especially with all the issues I'm having holding it up. Like I said, I can get some new bungees and try to tie it down, do the best I can, but it just, this is more Batman. This is what it is right here. I mean, the other look, people tend to like it, it seems like. I don't know why, but I mean, it just, to an extent, you know, I'm going to use both, but like I said, and we're going to be building new suits at some point here. Let's go. But end of the day, I had that new car smell. End of the day, right? I mean, I just like this all around better. I think if I could get used to carrying the weight of it on me and get quick enough with it, I think that it could work for now, right? But that's my whole point. You know, also it has rip protection, which is a main component. You know, because you just know how cowards are and what they do. And, you know, like I said, I've come up against all that stuff my entire life, man. It ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? Does stuff scare me? Kinda. I'm kind of weird though, because it gets me excited. You know what I mean? I view everything like a challenge, but yeah, I have fears. Things scare me. And sometimes you got to run just for self-preservation, not because you're scared, but just because it's the right thing to do. It's the smart thing. But, you know, Batman ain't running, you know, unless it was just completely pointless and senseless and, you know, not part of my job description and a waste of my time, which a lot of it is. You know, just because people are having a bad day or they're upset or they don't like seeing Batman win doesn't mean I have to deal with them. I could just say, whatever, you know, like, you know what I mean? People try anything with me, I can always get the hell away from them. Yes, that's not a sign of being a coward, it's a sign of being smart. I can skedaddle too. So that's my whole thing, you know. Such is life, man. Life is life. That's why I'm not here to have conversations with people who are trying to talk to me in an immature manner and not be realistic about what I'm facing and what I'm coming up against. But like I said, Batman don't do no running. Never have, never will. Ain't about that. It's just about sometimes you got to be smart. And I don't owe y'all nothing. I'm not here to prove no point. What I'm here to do is do my career. Feel me? And my career is going to be coming up against a lot of stuff like that. I already know. Like, I'm ready as can be. I don't think you can ever get ready for stuff like that, really, but I'm ready as can be. And like I said, the thing is, that's why we have to build the suits up to specification and have complete protection. You understand? Because things deflect, right? They deflect, things move. It's just a lot. You know what I mean? A lot goes into it. So yeah, I mean, I need all the protection I can get in the new suits when Christina and I build them together. And if I start trying to build more off of these as we go here, right? But like I said, it all takes money. So hopefully we can get some folks to donate today. Just because I don't send you a request doesn't mean you can't send anything. So please understand that. We need all the help we can get. Shout out to the people, the few, very few, but the few who truly support me. Shout out to you. Seriously. I'm very thankful. Hold on. So us, like I said, we already know what we got to do. Just got to put our mind to it and do it. Feel me? But yes, this is my real career, my real job. I will never give it up. I would never want to give it up. I would never want to go work a 9 to 5 and flip burgers instead of being Batman. Like, I'd do it on the side, but I ain't giving this up. There we go. He gave me the peace sign. He was excited. That's cool. See, we got fans, and some of these people who just driving around in circles and whatnot, they might just be fans, but you just gotta, you know, keep in mind your behavior looks very odd and very confusing. There's another honk. See, we have a lot of support. I just need to get them on the channel, and hopefully some of them will support financially because I just need help. You know, I paid for all of this out of my own pocket. I mean, that's a lot to sit there and try to see what I'm saying. These people try to pull a fast one on me, act like I'm like them, and they keep trying to project knowing that they're lazy and they don't want to work. Well, I work harder than anyone. They all know this. I do everything for everybody. That biker was staring. Yeah, this stuff playing. Oh man, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. You can hit my Cash App, donate, and send me free money. I deserve it because I'm your Batman. So, like I said, the end of the day, we have a magnitude of fans, a surplus, if you will. That's right. Ah, man, this armor really got me. Uh, like I said, God help me, please help me to persevere and give me the strength to come through all these, conquer all these impossible obstacles and challenges. Please hold me together in one piece. Y'all do not understand what I go through, man. Like, I don't even understand how I'm still standing. My foot's got a big blister on it, and I'm still out here doing it because I refuse to give up. The readings are like, love on yourself. It's okay to take some time off. I refuse. Refuse to take a day off. You know why? Because Gotham needs protecting. And only one man can do it. And that's me. I am the knight. I am vengeance. I am Batman. See the reaction to that? Nothing. Nothing. Not even a nod, a wink. The man's just standing there with his hands on his waist. Would have thought he would have had a reaction to that. No, he's looking. Maybe it's one of the haters. Maybe he's not a Batman fan. Maybe he likes Spider-Man. I don't know, and I don't care. But yeah, like I said, let's go for a ride, honey. It's too much. For real. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, we continue to win. I'm sure there's some people mad at this Batman fever that everyone is taught. For real, because they straight haters. Those are the same people been mad at me for existing since the beginning of time because they're probably like overweight and can't run and can't exercise, and they mad because I look good. I'm just saying. A lot of people mad, but there's a lot of people happy about it too. So, like I said, hopefully I'll be all right, man. We just got to keep on trying to push through the impossible. Through impossible odds. But yeah, I just noticed that in the cartoon he didn't have any protection really. He was just like in a shirt, and I'm like, and Joker's all doing all this crazy stuff with him. I'm like, dude, you got to have some, some form of protection. I mean, you have to. Forget trying to be a goody two shoes. You got to protect yourself in these streets. That's the thing people don't understand. You have to, but you got to be smart about how you do that. And having a suit and being nothing but hands is pretty much the best way to go about doing that. Because then they can't ever say you're doing anything wrong or you're malicious. Like, no, I'm defending myself. That's what I have to do. I don't have a choice. So, it's a great excuse when you're a goon, gangster enforcer such as myself, like me. But yeah, like I said, people are funny, man. People ain't got nothing for me, man. People just are in their own world. A lot of them jealous, whatever it is, what it is. But like I said, I'm gonna be trying to do what I can, try to work on my energy levels a little bit. I'm taking some vitamin C water today. No, Mike Saha, you did not invent that. I did, and you stole my idea. And you started running around the internet saying nonsense for no reason. I don't know what your point is. He's a funny little character. But you see who won, you see who became famous and who clearly didn't, who nobody knows who you are. Oh, man. So you got to kind of hold that L and deal with that one, brother. That's the thing. Oh, then they want to come back over because they've been stalking forever. Oh, we supposed to be friends. We ain't friends. What do you mean? So now that I made it, now you want to talk? See, that's the thing. I told you, there's going to be a bunch of people from the past. They want to talk now. I'm good. We ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? That stuff weird. Y'all convenient. Do everything to stop someone. They talk about truces. Ain't no truce. Ain't no peace. What do you mean? It's on. It's been on, boy. Just the difference is that all you folks be hiding and I'm out here every day. What's up? Tell me. Be different. Built different. Oh. stuff good too. Ah, I almost felt like it did help me a little bit today so far with energy and stuff. Maybe I do need to be taking it more because I really haven't been taking it at all. Ah, it helped me a lot. It's weird because I used to take it all the time, and that's when I kind of had all the issues. So it's confusing to me. But yeah, no, I don't need anybody who stole my ideas trying to tell me what I should do. I mean, come on, bro. It's the weirdest thing. Isn't that the weirdest thing? You're going to take my idea, then try to spit and regurgitate my idea and tell it back to me. Like, what is wrong with that fool? What is he talking about? Like, what is your actual objective? Like, you're just pointless. This is weird. He worried about the federal indictment. Like, yeah, bro, it doesn't matter if you're in Sweden or wherever. I mean, if you commit crimes, you can be held accountable by the court of law. Yeah. I mean, you're part of a huge federal indictment case. So, yeah, you'll probably, I don't know, we'll probably have to fly you over or something. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you're still laughing and joking around. Like, you don't know what time it is. I mean, bro, you looking at federal prison time. I don't know anybody who would laugh at that, who's, actually understands the reality. Like, all them people are bluffing. They're trying to act crazier than they are still. Like, see, the more you do that, the more the judge is going to see that. Smart one. It's not a good choice. Hold on real quick. But yeah, I just noticed that in the cartoon thing, he didn't have any protection. I feel like I'm pretty smart because everything I was doing was, well, let me just create the little bat suits and then, start, continue to do what I've already been doing before I ever put the suit on. And it worked. But I'm just saying, this offers more protection than, just wearing a shirt. That's for sure. A guy in a shirt is going to have a hard time with me. I mean, you can't even do nothing, like my whole body, my upper body is completely covered and protected. And I'm quick and I can move. I mean, just is what it is. And like I said, it's all been work and I've been the real thing this entire time. It's like I said, I just devoted myself to the training and I got off all other stuff because I've already accomplished everything. This is how Batman moves, very efficiently. So we mad successful. We got folks upset because, well, clearly they don't know how to succeed. Right? That's not my problem. That's their personal issue. I'd be who has to deal with that to try to fix it. Right? They'll probably have a hard time. Yeah, I think I am going to start trying to do some vitamin C again. I haven't really done it in a long time. Maybe it's what I need. Looks like it might be helping my skin issue a little bit, which I never had ever at any point. I'm only having them now. Convenient. And like I said, it's just we need people in the public to donate, man. Like I said, I'm gonna push every day to get people to send money. Again, I'm out here. I'm gonna try to do some training today. But yeah, I think the vitamin C will help me. I think it'll help rebuild my muscle and stuff. So I'm gonna start trying to do that. Might be exactly what I need right now. But we just need folks to get on board, shoot, get on board the train, and that's about it, man. We need people to wake up and figure out what side you on, man. Is you on the side of good or are you on the side of evil, boy? Right? I said, Bobby Boucher, that woman is the devil. You know, are you on the side of the devil or are you on the side of God? Side of the Lord. And it's the truth. Which side are you on? Pick a side already, boy. Boys and girls, all y'all need to pick a side. Men and women, even though we have no men and no real women, but we need people to pick a side. That's all. Pick a side, man. It's good versus evil, man. It's the only thing that's going on since the beginning of time. And right now, finally, we are starting to make progress and gain ground, and we're winning. You understand? We're winning. People can say what they want, but Batman is winning. Like I said, every day I'm winning, man, and I'm progressing. And that's why I'm saying, like, why would I want to just not do anything when, I mean, that's the only way I get my opportunity is walking and getting out here and getting things done. I'm just being honest. I don't really have a choice. I mean, the more that I can push and the more I can push with what I'm doing, the farther I can get. Feel me? I converted to my other shoes for now. I mean, they're hard to do things in, but I'm going to have to try to get myself used to them because I just think that overall, I think that they're going to be better for right now because the other ones are giving me a ton of issues um, with my feet, and I don't need to go through that again. I already went through it once, a major thing. So hopefully nothing like that happens. Hopefully we're good. But God blesses me, man. I'm divinely protected, and He pulls me through everything, and that's why I just keep my faith in God. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, I'm not looking at slowing down because to slow down is to lose out on money that I can make in the future while I'm doing this. To slow down at this time to me doesn't make sense. I mean, I had the best month I've ever had, other than I didn't get any bonuses or anything. So, I mean, yeah, I've had better months, but I mean, overall, with just, doing everything just straight up without any bonus, yeah, I had the best month I think I've ever had. So, and God told me that I was going to. So, right there, I just keep on proving to you that I'm directly connected to God and He'd be talking to me. He'd be sending me downloads and messages. I told you. So, I mean, we're already up over $12. Check will accrue some more today. Let's try to get this money, man. What if we could make enough to get over $20 already today? What if I could start trying to get where I'm making $10 a day? See, that's my goal, is to push with this hard as I can and get this where I'm doing it. The penguin was saying some nonsense talking about, oh, he learned how to, what do you mean? You never made any money on here. You never made any money ever at any point doing anything. And you got fired from every job. What do you mean? I'm the one who's teaching the game. I'm the one who knows what I'm doing on this. So you're not making any sense. I've been making money the entire time. That's why you're upset. It ain't about money, brother. It's about a purpose. See, I've accomplished more than every agency. That's why I did this. Not for just money, but I'm glad that I'm making money. And that's the thing. Like, these people, they just don't want to see you get to that point. But the way that they look at it, it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? It's not how it works, bro. It ain't about you. You can't look at success as a destination because that's why none of you are at that destination at any point because you have to enjoy the journey along the way. So the success see is within the journey, not within the destination. If you're just looking at that destination and that's all your mind is on is worshiping money, that's why all of you never achieve it because you don't have God with you because you're worshiping money, which is worshiping the devil. See my point? You're all worshiping Satan. This is why you keep losing because God keeps on doing you in because and you're never going to reach this destination of success. And even if you do, you'll be miserable and empty still. You see why? Because God is the only thing that fulfills. All you evil people need to give it over to God and come to God. You understand? And quit, divvying around, moving around. Just make up your mind. It's a one-time thing. You just with God or you're not. It ain't. Oh, it's I call on God when it's convenient, like Jamil Nuts was doing Jamila, right? 1 minute it's God, then it's the next minute. Yeah, you can't do that. See, God is real. You don't try to test His power like people like that, like Jamila did, and claim, oh, you're a witch, and you can't sit here and try to play God and then not expect God to deliver karma on a silver platter. That's just how it works. Because God is going to show you people, you little pathetic human beings, every time who's in charge. Trust me on that. Like I said, I am God. That's my father. That's my second father, right? I got my dad, right? And then I got him, right? And like I said, I mean, until y'all get the right mentality, y'all clearly never going to. I mean, what are you going to do? Are you all going to come to God when you're sitting in that prison cell? It's going to be kind of late then. Because most of you probably ain't ever getting out. Honestly, you're going to be in there forever. So, I mean, what, you going to come to God when you're in there? I'm gonna tell you, man, you might want to get on it now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, people don't understand. I'm here to do God's work. I'm here to do the will of God. I'm trying to help people, even people that tried to do all this to me, right? Everything they could, right? I'm still saying, hey, yo, you got to come to God. The people who tried to do all this to me, think about that. What a good person you have to be, what a pure heart you have to be and have. And I'm still trying to bring them to God to help them. So I'm not a good person, man. Like I said, it is what it is. I don't even care about the federal lawsuit because I wish everybody well. It's just I have to hold you accountable, and this case has to happen, and people need to see what's going on. We all know I'm superhuman. We all know what these people want to be, and that's the thing. I want it to be publicized. It might make the news. And the media needs to get on their job too. If the media hasn't put me on TV anywhere or in the newspaper like down here, that's insane, bro. Especially down here, like they need to contact one of these news stations. Y'all need to make the story about me already. And I don't really care how you tell it because y'all always lie, especially in the valley. You'll twist details and lie and try to paint me in some other light. I'm sure. I don't really care. It all is part of the territory. But give me some press and please try to make it positive. You know what I mean? Give me some kind of press. I don't expect people to get on there and actually give an accurate description and say, "Man, the man is the son of God. He's a second coming, and he's literally survived all these crazy things in front of us." And, I mean, like they could have video footage and everything, and you can pull some from the channel. There's a little bit on here, so it just is what it is, man. But like I said, much love to everybody out there. I'm below over here. Like I said, I'm out here for a minute. If people want to come do the training, $100, 3-minute session, an hour is $50, right? I need clients. I need to get money in my pocket, and that's all I need. If I could just get a couple of clients to get this business started, I would get a whole business show on the road. I'd be good. Gucci, have everything I need. That's what I'm saying. See, I made this whole move. I put tons of money into everything, and all I'm saying is, yo, can the public just participate? It's not helping me. Just support me in what I'm doing so I can get this business started. And like I said, it's just crazy the kind of treatment, but yet support each other and support all the other people. It don't make no sense. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep on pushing. See, this thing they expected me to give up a long time ago. I'm not giving up ever, man. You know why? Because my daddy didn't raise no quitter. I wasn't raised to give up. I don't know how to give up. All I know how to do is keep going. I can see it in my videos. What people don't understand is you're just seeing a grown kid who loves his dad with me. That's the truth. And I'm just doing what my dad taught me. That's all. My dad taught me keep getting up. My dad taught me keep on going. My dad taught me stand up for yourself. My dad taught me that no matter how hard it gets, you keep going. That's one thing he did teach me. He taught me work ethic, and I ain't never, ever going to stop doing what I do. I love my dad. That's the truth. Do all this for him. You know me? And Christina and everyone else I love. You know what I mean? My mother, everybody. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. We got a lot of miserable people on here. Let them be miserable, and we're going to keep on. All right? Bet. One. Let me try to make some more money here. All right? Easy. I know y'all mad because I got where I'm making money, right? That's what they said, right? Yeah. Making this moolah. We getting paid something, boy. We got to make this next check. Like I said, $12 up over $12 already. Let's go ahead and get this money. All right, that's what they wanted to do and can't. They got to move ingots all day and sit there. They're a bird that can't fly. Ah, ooh, for real, penguin. Oh yeah, on you. Stay mad. That boy mad as hell. Him and that brother that can't even do a pull up right. Boy, stop it. Go move your ingots and be quiet. Thank you. All right, we'll be back.